All right, folks, July 21st, it's about 10 to 9 a.m. Grave apology to a small handful of yous that were really requesting the gate opening of the cattle into this calving yard of grazing. I couldn't afford it at the time. We're gonna take a nice little walk through this and just take a look at all these girls here, and it was something else. Oh, it was something else. First thing we're gonna do is take a little look at Matriarch. What are you thinking, girl? It's good stuff, huh? How's your boy doing? How are you? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, these cows were ready for green. Don't get me wrong, they've been taken well care of and eaten well, but I gotta tell you, a lot of them have bypassed what was planted here. This is a heavily beat up area. That's why there wasn't much for growth here, folks. They went straight for all the regrowth of grass. What are we thinking? Pretty fair? Not bad? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, great collection of them back there eating that regrowth grass instead of what was planted here, but it's all good. Now the separation fence, you can probably see that box out there. That box is a hunting blind. That's the separation line. So they've got this whole big square here. And I can assure you, with the proper regrowth of grass, and then everything that was planted and came up here, we could be looking at maybe 4 days of grazing here. We'll just see what happens. How are we doing? Another big beat up area. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What we got going over here? Pretty stinking happy with this. It goes without saying where I stopped, obviously. It's just this main big area here that just gets beat all to hell during calving season. The feeding, of course, you know, it's springtime. Yeah, this I do believe this small effort that was made here is going to be worth its weight in gold. Now we'll just see what happens. You know, time is pretty limited in the spring. It's always limited. If this ground merits what I just did here this year, I'll do this every year. There's going to have to be a need for it. I'm not just going to do it, I can tell you that right now. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And of course they started off, well, they've always had this area here to graze. Well, they've been closed down off of this for almost a month. Of course, we got a good proper regrowth. Now when they're done with this square here, they will not be kicked back to what I call kuthas. In fact, I'm kicking myself in the head here a little bit. I should have put down a little fertilizer off of that on that after the first grazing. That growth is stunted, and I sure as hell do not understand that with what Mother Nature has given us. But there's proper grazing back there, just not a monstrous amount. I don't know how else to say it. So they're not going to go back there. Instead, they're going to go clean up the North Hill again, which should be maybe a 2-day venture up there. And then the process starts all over again. Kuthas, which I do plan on sectioning up with the portable fence. That worked really good. That's probably only going to merit 4 days, four sections. I'm actually very surprised in the lack of regrowth to there. And then of course the paddock system starts again. Never-ending vicious cycle. As long as all you are happy, I guess that's all that matters. Yeah, they've been craving their grass. I guess I fully understand them leaving this alone. Oh, they're gonna hit it. This will be mowed down to nothing. Nothing. It might take a day or 2 or 3. All right, I really don't like showing this, but I got nothing to hide. This is 908. 908 is failing, has been failing for some time now. I swear to you, she's keeping herself alive just to tend to her calf. I know how silly and stupid that might sound, but I'm here to tell you. I'd have bet you a fresh $100 bill 6 months ago that she wouldn't still be active right now. But we're gonna leave her be. You can make your own decisions. I'm making mine. I say that respectfully. I'm gonna leave her be. I'm gonna let her do her thing. Let her keep taking care of her calf. She does a beautiful job with the calf. The calf nurses. Of course, the cow's not in very good shape, but I'm gonna leave that be. Yeah, that grand gate opening was something to see. I dare label it a little bit dangerous, to be honest with you. Hey, good looking girl. There you go. Now we got a nice section of barley here. Remember, there was no science behind the planting here, folks. Literally threw the stuff in the in the boxes and went. Calves are doing good. They're getting big. Health, knock on wood, has been fantastic. We can attribute quite a bit of that to the weather. It hasn't been deadly hot. Well, we've had our days. We've had a small handful of days where they were just completely miserable. But everything's been fair, so we got very good health out here. Today's the date on the magical calendar where I need to do another cord treatment. Basically, I buy the bags, the silver bags of cord, and I use a bag per stock tank. And because water consumption now, as of today, isn't as great as if the cattle were all in the yard, today is the day to do it with continued running water. I need to maybe I need to do a separate video on that sometime and share with you my 2 cents, which is maybe worth a half a penny. It seems to work really good this time of the year. I started that program about 3 years ago, and I don't know, proof is in the pudding. We got a little gain starting here. Is that what we're doing? Well, that's a beautiful little red heifer right there. They all are. I'd have to check the paperwork, but of course she's not too old. Maybe 4 days, 5. Everybody's doing okay. No hay baling yesterday, if you keep up with the videos. I discounted hay baling by 3:30. But, however, due to this special circumstance, because this is very untraditional for us, I went raking yesterday late afternoon. And I'll tell you what, the way things happened, it was a damn good thing. We've got a hay baling day today. And I hate to keep talking like this, folks, but I'm going to show you some windrows that I've personally never seen before. This will be an absolute treat for me here today. Just stay tuned. Oh, yeah. All right, that's it. I got to get my my big lazy button gear here. Another big day. I'm gonna haul some bales here, a couple loads here this morning, and then get down to business with baling and go from there. Hope everybody's doing okay. We're gonna talk to you sooner or later.